Hey, it's Leslie. We're going to be performing a packed cell volume with estimated red blood cell count and estimated hemoglobin. I have a sample from a dog that I've obtained. I already filled the hematocrit tubes 3/4 of the way full. What I'm going to do now is use clay to pack the hematocrit tubes. I'm going to put my finger on the bottom here. I'm just going to push it down gently into the clay. This is new clay, it's a little hard. I'm just going to pack it. And that will prevent the blood from spinning out inside the centrifuge. I'm just going to make sure I get a good amount in there. Okay. So I'm going to go to our centrifuge now. Open it up. This particular centrifuge is rather old. All we do with this particular model is I'm going to stick it in with the clay facing outward. And these are going to balance each other, complement each other directly across from one another. And there's no kind of cap or anything we put on top of this. I'm just going to close it. I'm going to set the timer for 4 minutes. I'm going to label my patient. This is Jimmy's blood. And that's going to spin for 4 minutes. What I'm going to be doing after I get that sample out is I'm going to check 3 things. I'm going to have to get the pack cell, and after I get the pack cell, I'm going to use that number to get my estimated hemoglobin, and then I'll use that number again to get the hemoglobin concentration. And I'm also going to be recording it in his record, which is right here. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get his other record. Recorded on his record. So I'm going to write check pack cell volume. So I'm going to check estimated hemoglobin. And we're going to check the hemoglobin concentration. I'm just going to be right back. I'm going to check the centrifuge. Still have a couple of minutes. Waiting for the centrifuge to stop spinning. We're going to take out our samples. I'm going to read the pack cell by using our little micro hematocrit capillary tube reader card. Okay, I'm waiting for it to safely stop. Taking these out, they both spun successfully. We didn't lose any sample. The clay held the blood in. So what I'm going to do now is use each tube to line up to the card. I'm going to line up to the bottom portion of the red cells and then to the top where the serum starts. Plasma, rather. Okay. My reading is about 40%. Rather, 45. I'm going to check this other one to make sure it reads the same. Lining it up the same way, the bottom of the red cells to the top of the plasma. Alright. That's also 45%, so they both match. That's good. Okay, so I won't need this for anything further, but I'm just going to come over here with it and save it. What we're going to do now is go ahead and start getting the numbers that we were going to calculate. Let's start with calculating the estimated red blood cell count. I'm going to take the pack cell, which is 40%, and I'm going to divide that by 6. I'm going to use my calculator. So we'll take 40%. Divide it by 6. I'm going to multiply that times 1,000,000. And we're just going to shorten the answer here and say that it's 6.67 times 10 to the 6th power. So So I'm going to write that in as his estimated red blood cell count. 6.67 times 10 to the 6th. And that's going into his record. So next we're going to go ahead and write down his packed cell was 40% here. Then we're going to calculate his hemoglobin concentration by taking the packed cell, which is 40%, and dividing it by 3. That will give you the estimated hemoglobin concentration in grams per deciliter, and that's 13.3. And that's percent. And that is it.